Today we're exploring the edges of the Rio Grande Gorge near Taos, New Mexico. Thanks for joining, and let's get started. The Rio Grande Gorge is a geologic masterpiece created by millions of years of tectonic activity and erosion. Unlike typical river canyons, this gorge formed along the Rio Grande Rift, where volcanic basalt and shifting plates created its dramatic walls, making it one of the most unique landscapes in New Mexico. This is always a little interesting to me. You see a dead tree here with pine cones on it. And what has happened is, when this tree was dying, I mean, not that trees are sentient beings, but it knew it was dying, and it put its last remaining energy into creating cones so that those cones would grow new trees. Another interesting thing out here, when you see a real scrubby area covered in this sage, it's often an indicator that it was overgrazed, because this sage is going to come in and take over where grasses and stuff used to be. So at one time this was probably massively overgrazed. I believe that is Wheeler Peak up there. That will be the subject of tomorrow's video, or for you guys, a video coming soon or one that just dropped. Depends on the order we put them out, but that is Wheeler Peak. Way down there is Dunn's Bridge. It used to be the only way across the river until they built the Rio Grande Gorge Bridge, or the Taos Gorge Bridge. Speaking of which, and there is the new bridge. I believe that has been in several movies. I could be wrong, but I think that was in Natural Born Killers and probably a few other movies. The Rio Grande Gorge Bridge is 650 feet above the Rio Grande and is the 5th tallest bridge in the United States. You can raft down this part of the river. Maybe next spring or summer. I'll figure out a way to do that for you guys. One of the things that's really cool about this area is how flat it is. And then all of a sudden, the gorge is just right there, and then it's flat on the other side. The gorge here is carved out of what I believe is basalt. That's what all this dark rock is. Basalt is always kind of cool, because when you look closer, all these little pits at one time were air pockets. If you're afraid of heights, I would not recommend this place. That is for sure.